Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Yesterday we were talking about one case history of a constable called Abhisek in our analysis of the proverb a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Today is 15th January 2023. Today, in this particular video, we will talk about the complete case history as a concluding part of this particular case history. There was this man called Abhishek who lived in a village in the district of Bundi in Rajasthan, India. He was a constable who was appointed or appointed to a police station in the township of Bundi. He was stationed there. This guy lived in the village of Bundi's district and he was appointed in the main police station in Bundi. One night, this guy told his mother that he was going to Bundi to report for duty and he took his bike and went to Bundi telling his mother that he will return the next day morning. This guy Abhishek never turned up to his house the next morning or for the next 2 days. The worried mother reported this to the local police station. When they came to know that this man was positioned as a constable in their own Bundi police station, they inquired there to find out the whereabouts of Abhishek. They were baffled to know that Abhishek had not been seen even in that police station for the past 2 days. That meant that Abhishek left in his bike from his house in a village in Bundi district, but he never reached his police station in the Bundi township. Somewhere in between he had vanished without a trace. This Abhishek was married to a girl called Divya, but now the two, due to their personal differences, had been separated. While Abhishek was from Bundi, his wife Divya belonged to another district in the same state, and this district was called Savai Madhopur. He lived in a village in Savai Madhopur. When the local police found that this guy was not in his house or in his office, they checked his CDR, that is call a mobile call report. This CDR tells a person where he was last when his mobile was active. The CDR gives a complete detail of a person's calls on his or her mobile phone. The police found that the CDR of Mr. Abhishek showed that it was active at a place where the mobile station was in South Savai Madhopur. That is, this mobile of Abhishek was active on a mobile tower in Savai Madhopur. Divya was married to Abhishek, so they went to her house and asked her where Abhishek was because his last call or the place where his mobile was permanently switched off was in Savai Madhopur. Ah, sorry. Then Divya told them that they were not, she was not aware of where Abhishek was and that she had not seen him from the day when the two were separated. This baffled the police a lot. They could not understand that when Abhishek's mobile was switched off in Savai Madhopur, then where had this man gone? On a hunch, the police asked Divya the personal reason for her separation with her husband. She hesitated a bit and then she said that Abhishek had fallen in love with her own cousin sister called Shyama. And that was the reason for the separation between Divya and Abhishek. The police asked Divya where Shyama lived. They were surprised to know that Shyama also lived in another village in Savai Madhopur near a fort. It was now evident that probably Abhishek had gone to meet her because his mobile had been switched off near that particular fort. The police went and confronted Shyama. After a few denials, Shyama, when interrogated police style, came up with the truth about the case. She said that she was indeed in love with Abhishek a few months back, and this particular torn love affair between Abhishek and Shyama had resulted in his separation with Shyama's sister Divya, who was married to him. However, when Shyama returned to her own house, she fell in love with a man called Naved Rangaraj. Abhishek got wind of this. He protested against her love affair with Naved Rangaraj. He told her that he himself had separated from his own wife Divya only because he was still in love with Shyama. Shyama was confused. She was at a fix. She could neither leave Naved Rangaraj, the new boyfriend, nor love Abhishek, who who had been married to her sister once. After consulting Rangaraj, Divya one day called Abhishek to her own house in Savai Madhopur. That night, Abhishek went there And when he met this Shyama, Naved also joined them and tried to look friendly. The three went for a stroll to the nearby fort where both Shama and Naved killed Abhishek, buried him in a remote place, and buried his bike in another remote place. This shows that Abhishek, who had already have a bird in his hand as Divya, the wife, wanted two in the bush. That is, he wanted not only Divya as a wife, but also a Shama as his lover. In the process, he lost Divya, did not get Shama, and was dead and murdered by Shama and her new boyfriend Naved Rangraj. The police arrested both Shama and Navraj and put them in prison. This is a lesson to all those who listen to this story. This shows that we should not be greedy enough to grab everything without deserving it. We must be happy with what we have got and should not aim at something clandestine. Kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.